Every few months, the internet explodes with a new headline. Scientists discover bacteria that eats plastic, microbes cleaning up oil spills. It sounds like the perfect sci-fi solution, doesn't it? We make a mess, and nature evolves a tiny, invisible janitor to clean it up for us. But here is the question no one seems to ask in those viral videos. If these bacteria exist, and if they are so hungry, why is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch still growing? Why do oil spills still devastate coastlines for decades? Today, we are going into the microbiology of bioremediation. We are going to look at the actual science behind the hype, meet the bacteria that drink oil for breakfast, and find out why they haven't saved the world yet. Welcome to the Daerblue Lab. Let's start with the oil eaters. Meet Alcanivorax borkumensis. If the ocean had a superhero, this would be it. The name literally means rock borer from Borkum, which sounds like a Viking but is actually a bacteria found all over the world. Here is the cool part. Usually, Alcanivorax is rare in clean water. It's dormant, but the moment an oil spill happens, it wakes up. It treats the oil not as a poison but as a buffet. It produces something called biosurfactants. Think of this like a natural soap. It breaks the thick oil slick into microscopic droplets. This increases the surface area, allowing the bacteria to latch on and use enzymes, specifically hydroxylases, to break down the hydrocarbon chains into fatty acids. Basically, it turns toxic oil into food. So, if Alcanivorax is so good at its job, why did the Deepwater Horizon spill take so much effort to clean? Why didn't we just let the bacteria handle it? This is where the high school biology comes back to haunt us. It's called limiting factor. Imagine I give you a giant bowl of plain white rice to eat. That rice is pure carbon. You would get full, but eventually you would starve because you need protein and water, right? Oil is just carbon. For bacteria to reproduce and eat the oil fast enough to matter, they also need nitrogen and phosphorus. But the open ocean is like a desert for these nutrients. There isn't enough of it. So the bacteria start eating the oil, run out of vitamins, and stop growing. They starve in the middle of a feast. Okay, but what about plastic? In 2016, scientists in Japan found Ideonella sakaiensis living outside a recycling plant. It had evolved two enzymes, PETase and methase, specifically to eat PET plastic. The problem here is speed. Plastic is incredibly tough. In a lab with perfect temperatures and perfect conditions, it takes Ideonella weeks to break down a thin film of plastic. In the cold, dark ocean, it would take centuries. We are dumping plastic into the ocean millions of times faster than these bacteria can evolve to eat it. So is it hopeless? No. This is where biotechnology comes in. We don't just dump bacteria anymore. We use biostimulation. We add fertilizer to the oil spills to feed the native bacteria so they don't starve. And for plastic, scientists are now genetically engineering Ideonella. They are tweaking the enzymes to work 6 times faster or to work at lower temperatures. We are trying to give evolution a sweet boost. Bacteria are our best allies in this fight, but they aren't a magic eraser. They can help us clean up, but they can't out-eat our consumption. The best way to clean the ocean? Stop putting it in the first place.